catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. Got it. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into air and ice hit.
There's already been a ton of intense action so far tonight, and now to close out Wednesday night, Ohio State travels to Iowa to take on the Hawkeyes. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium, everyone. I'm Cole Mantell. Joining me tonight, once again, is Dustin Hall. Dustin, who are you looking forward to make a big impact tonight?
Altogether, just both teams all around. Both of these teams finished last season kind of at the bottom of the Big Ten. One returns a lot of the same players. The other has a lot of new names and a lot of new faces, and I'm just excited to see how they open up Big Ten play tonight.
Ohio State will get the ball first, and they'll start off with a huge return to the right side, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Ohio State's going to open their season with a kickoff return for a touchdown from Jalen Thomas.
Well, there's a new face for a team that didn't have a lot of new faces added on. Great return there by Jalen Thomas to start this season off for Ohio State and hoping to get things off onto the right foot here. Quickly up 6-0 over Iowa.
Well, I mean, you put it in the notes to start off, hey, there's a lot of intense action tonight. We'll go with that. I think Ohio State and Jeff might have heard that and said, say no more. What a way to start this season off for Ohio State. Iowa, not the start they're looking for.
See if Iowa can fire it right back here.
Well, they're going to take a knee, but don't attempt it. Tyree, the junior, on the return, and Iowa now have to respond early.
Yeah, this is one of these teams that I'm really excited to see this season, this Iowa Hawkeye bunch.
As they will take their first offensive snap of the season, goes to Tyree, as we're talking about. He loses 3. Good start here again for the Ohio State defense as well.
Yeah, Paul Hayes the second coming up, filling the hole, making a nice play from the corner spot. The 5-star senior having no problem with that play whatsoever.
Connor Newman, the linebacker, is well involved, but look at this. Another option play as well. Tyree going to go to the left side. He almost gets the first down out of it. Tyree gets 10.
Yeah, running the screen play there, picking up 10 yards on a long second down. Brings up a 3rd and manageable. Brings up a 3rd and 3, and we'll see what they bring to the table on this one.
Good start here. 3rd and 3, just in front of the 30, and we're going to get more than that. Another run here from Tyree. This one's going to go for 12 and a first down for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, Gerald Pope finally bringing him down on the tackle, but a big running lane there up the middle for Tyree to pick up the first down for Iowa and get him near midfield.
And from the 45, Iowa rushing a lot to start this game. They're going to continue again with Tyree. A good hit, though, and that'll be a loss of 2. That's Newman.
Yeah, Newman there coming up from the outside linebacker spot, making the tackle, gathers it up. Loss of 2 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd and 12.
So Ohio State, they're going aggressive, it seems, on their defensive formations to start this game. Looks like they almost get a sack there as well. Make it 3rd and 12, though, as for Range, his first career start. Another freshman tonight, throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, just didn't like what he saw downfield. Smart play there, heady play by the freshman. Something you don't usually see out of a freshman or sophomore quarterback.
As Range will go over the middle here to Tyree. It'll go out of his hands. It'll be 4th and 12 now for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, just fired that one just a little bit high. Tyree couldn't quite get a hold of that one. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. There were plenty of defenders there in the area.
As the punt is away, Ohio State couldn't have asked for a better start to their season. They'll take it to about the 34 here. Gregorio Esteban, one of the veterans of this team. Good return.
Yeah, nice return. Sets him up with pretty good field position at your own 35.
As a drop back here, Radloff starts his season with a run, and the first offensive play for Radloff gets 12. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, nice run there. Didn't like anything downfield, so he just took off and ran with it. Ryan Schultz there to secure the tackle and didn't allow him to get any more.
So bring up 1st and 10 from the 47. One in motion as Ohio State. They're going to go for a quick pass. doesn't seem to find their man, but here's a score update as well. Under 3 minutes ago in the first quarter, Florida and Boise on Twitch tied 7-7. So make sure you got both windows open. This is going to be a fun way to conclude Wednesday night. Actually, Boise, they just scored right as I say that. 14-7 now for Boise. Is to the right side. Ohio State's going to get a big run here as well from John Carroll. It'll be 11 and a first down.
Yeah, Colt Wetzel, you'll hear that name quite a bit tonight there on the stop.
Is chat lively for this one as well. Ohio State already up 7 off that kickoff return, looking for more. A deep shot here from Radloff, and good deflection by Colt Wetzel. You mentioned him right now.
Yeah, like I said, you're going to hear that name quite often out of this Iowa defense. He's been a mainstay here and continues to put up great numbers.
So Ohio State looking to pass it again. They're going to go deep again. Radloff wants the big throw, and off the hands. Daniel's going to get a credit for the deflection. Ooh, that would have been amazing. That was Esteban, I believe, the target.
Yeah, almost. Just if you put a little bit more touch on it, you could have had 6 there possibly.
Ohio State not messing around. They're going to go deep for the 3rd play in a row. This one, oh, that was lucky. Radloff still looking for his first completion this season as Iowa gets a big deflection to make this 4th and 10.
Yeah, 3 plays in a row. Radloff just kind of taking shots, forcing the ball downfield. He's playing with fire right now, and we're going to find out real quick if Iowa can hang on to one of these, what they can do with it.
As Simons with that 4th down deflection. The punt going to go back to the end zone, and Dustin, different look from Ohio State so far.
Yeah, they're, kind of a totally different offense than last season, just dialing up shots, and we'll see if they're going to be able to connect on some as the game progresses.
As this is a nice catch here for a first down by Warner for 11. And Iowa, they're going to try to get their first points of the season.
Yeah, CC Range, nice little pass there. Just past the first down marker to keep the drive going.
We talked about it in the Clemson-Tennessee game. CC Range, another freshman quarterback, quite a few making their debuts this week, in week 1, obviously, and as that one's going to be off the hands of the receiver. Good defense there by Ohio State. Really a lot to look forward to for some of these young guys.
Yeah, and kind of force the issue there. I believe that was Braden Taylor there on the coverage, if I'm not mistaken, and nearly intercepted yet another pass.
Is under pressure again. Ohio State, a lot of aggressive looks. Range, again, going to throw an incompletion. Maybe the receiver dropped it. 1 of 2 on 3rd downs now for Iowa.
And again, Taylor right there in the area. We're seeing these DBs are well schooled so far here early on these coverages.
As Range gets a nice completion here to Terrence Jones for the first down.
Yeah, great play there. The coverage broke down a little bit on that one. CC Range not off to a great start at 3 of 7, and maybe he'll kind of get sunk in and get the passes going his way now.
The Hawkeyes wearing the all-black uniforms. Ohio State standard aways with the silver and white. Drop back here for Range. He's going to go for a deep pass, and he gets it. And look at that running ability here from Iowa. That's going to be a huge play by Warner. 41 yards, 2nd catch of the season.
Yeah, kind of broke off the first tackle, and Lucas Murphy coming in there at the end to make sure that they don't punch in 7. Nice touchdown saving tackle there, but great play by the receiver, Garrett Warner, on the catch.
The 3rd longest catch of Warner's career, the sophomore transfer from Boise State last season. He's on the field, but this time it's going to be Asher McAllister. He'll get 1 to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, a little check down there. Pope all over it, nowhere to go on it, and going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
His Range getting comfortable now. First red zone appearance for him in the Hawkeyes of this season. 1 in motion. Iowa faking the run here. Instead, though, the pressure again going to be for Range. He's going to basically just curl up into a ball there. Probably a good idea. I almost hit hard by that linebacker.
Yeah, Pope was coming up to deliver the boom on that one, and Range wanted none of it and just decided to slide down and bring up a 3rd and manageable here on the goal line.
Well, slide works, and this time you're going to get a touchdown. Terrence Jones with the first touchdown of the Hawkeye season.
Yeah, and CC Range with his first throwing touchdown of his career as well. Congrats.
Yep, the young quarterback getting some support early, as Jones is a sophomore, actually, last season as that PAT goes through. Doesn't actually get a touchdown, so this will be Jones' first career touchdown as well.
well, congrats to both of them. Iowa off to a great start compared to where they were last season. Last season they ended up with a net negative 240. So, I mean, you're halfway through the first quarter of your first game, and it's 7-7, and you seem to be doing things right so far.
And it really was a special teams miscue as Ohio State will start the 25 here. The defense for Iowa is still yet to give up a point. Ohio State's offense looking to change that. One in that backfield, and we'll see if Radloff wants to throw it deep again. He won't throw it too deep this time, but Esteban will take it for 10, second and inches.
Yeah, not too deep, just set down right there in front of the sticks, secures the grab, and he's finally tackled on the play there by Colt Wetzel yet again.
As that's actually the first completion of Radloff's season. The sophomore looking to help improve the Buckeyes, as the Big Ten could be a lot of fun to watch this season, a lot of great teams. Ohio State going to go to the right side here, and good work here, good catch and a first down from Esteban again, a big target here for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, Esteban again with a nice catch. Bryce Simons there to make the tackle. 2 of 6 so far for Radloff. Both of them not great efficiency on their completions early on, but they're starting to move the ball.
As this is ran up the middle, Carroll's going to get one. A good stop here, though, by that Iowa defensive line. It's going to be a great hit there at the end. I believe that was Schultz.
Yeah, middle linebacker Ryan Schultz, the freshman, coming up and making the stick on the play.
I think I was looking at it. That should be his first career tackle as well for the freshman. New York City native coming over to Iowa. Talk about a change of setting. 2nd and 9 here for Radloff. He's going to hand it off again to Carroll, and that'll actually be another 1-yard gain, 3rd and 8.
There you go, Schultz again on the tackle, back-to-back tackle, starting to get in his groove. The young man is out of New York City.
As Ohio State looking for their first 3rd down conversion of their season, 0 of 1 so far in this first quarter. Radloff's going to try to get it. He will, and that's a way to start off this Wednesday night. Arthur Hanna with a 52-yard reception. I want Friday, not yet.
Yeah, Hanna just right up the seam, maybe a little bit of blown coverage. He was wide open, and Radloff just hits him in stride there. I guess 44 was on the coverage, but just got beat by him. And Hanna takes it in for 6, and the first offensive touchdown of the game for Ohio State after that early kickoff to return.
As chat has some fun with my Friday comment. For the record, what I think I did was I just was trying to say from the right side, and I just turned it into a day of the week, which I'm sure Mike will have a lot of fun with me afterwards. 14-7 thanks to the PAT. I was going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, we'll see what Iowa can do. They've been moving the ball offensively as well, so we might be in for quite the shootout the way it's looking.
As Antonio McDaniel also in chat talking about Arthur Hanna being his fantasy wide receiver. We were talking about that last game. He had a few players. Looks like he's having a little bit more success than it seems you did. 1st and 10, though. Yeah, I heard that. We got the screen pass here as Tyree will get 2nd and 3, 7-yard catch.
Yeah, just the screen passes on first downs usually tend to work better than 3rd down. And again, picking up 7 yards on first down is always a great sign.
Iowa over 100 total offensive yards so far. As you saw, Tyree's going to get another 6, and that'll be a first down for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, Valerio there with the stop. I believe that might be his first tackle of his career as well. The elite defensive end.
We'll make it 1st and 10 at the 38 of Iowa territory. 2 in the backfield now for the Hawkeyes, as this will be a screen pass to nowhere. Ohio State with the blitz, and it almost worked.
It almost looked like it might have been a fumble throwing it backwards out of bounds, but instead they call it incomplete, going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
A quick showing here, another screen, and this time Tyree's going to be able to get a little bit of positive yardage. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and again, going screen heavy here early. Not sure who they gave the tackle to on that one. It looked like it might have been Matt Fields.
As this drive continues, 3 of 4 so far in this quarter for the Hawkeyes on 3rd downs. As another screen here, and this might become a problem if they keep going to it. They're going to lose one here. Ohio State with a big stop thanks to a few guys, but Matt Fields looks like he got the tackle.
Yeah, and again, that going back to those screens, that's 3 plays in a row if you count the one that they just threw out of bounds, and that's not probably going to work out to be very successful in the long run if you keep it up.
The defensive tackle, Jalen Terrell, out of Ely, Nevada, looking for his first TFL in his career. Wasn't able to quite get on that play, but helped stop this drive. And Ohio State, they've definitely come out with some big plays to start. They had the kickoff return for a touchdown. Esteban gets 23 here on the return.
You love to see that out of your punt returner. Gets it up almost to midfield. Great starting position here for Ohio State. And we'll see if they continue to move the ball.
We'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 47, as you mentioned, Dustin. Esteban on the field. He might get another look. They'll run it first, though, to Carroll. He'll go to the right side. He gets a lot of room, and that'll be an easy first down for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, just a little counter play there to Carroll, and almost gets to the first down marker before he's even hit, but Bryce Simon's finally there for the tackle.
Under 2 minutes to go. We'll get a score update for you guys on Twitch as well in a minute. Carroll to the right side. He's going to lose a yard thanks to a big hit there, though, by that Iowa defense.
Yeah, Deshaun Richardson, I believe, was the one on the stick there, and he had a little help from some friends as nobody was fooled on that play at all.
That should be his first career TFL, another freshman for this Iowa defense. On Twitch, by the way, 28-7. Boise just had another touchdown at the beginning of that second quarter, so make sure you got both windows open, as Carroll will get 2, make it 39.
Yeah, Carroll again with the run. Bryce Simon's there on the stop. Big third down here. We'll see if they can convert.
Ohio State, they've been unafraid of the air game. They're going to try it again here, this time over the middle, and they're going to get a first down out of it. That's a really nice catch by Joe Adams, but good, as you call it, Dustin, yak, and get around the contact for the first down.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to do that if you trust in your big man to cut it upfield and get the first down. Richardson there on the tackle, just not quite soon enough.
Looks like some kind of flag on the field, maybe false start. Just look at that. I've probably called a few of these games. That's why I know, Dustin.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. But 1st and 15 now for the Buckeyes, a little bit of a setback. Iowa will take every yard they can get. 1:06 on the clock officially, 1 in motion. We'll see if they blitz. They will not. Iowa State, though, to the right side, they're going to get enough yards to make it 2nd and 5. Adams again.
Yeah, Adams again. Nice intermediate pass, brings up a 2nd and 5. Boise on the scoreboard yet again, make it 35-7.
It's Ohio State. Radloff, 5 completions, 93 yards. He gets another completion here, and this one's a screen that goes well to Carroll. He gets hit hard at the end there by, I believe that was Green, but still first down.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can hope for. If a screen works, it's always good. If it doesn't work, then everybody in chat lets you know about it.
Excuse me, it was Schultz on that last tackle, but chat not going to be happy with that. Almost a sack if you're an Ohio State fan. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better off just to throw it out of the back of the end zone than it is to throw it into a defender's hands. So I'll take that any day of the week.
As Jeff, the AD of Ohio State, says in chat, good awareness by Radloff as they'll go to the right side here, and a big hit again. Jalen Thompson's only going to get 1. This one was Green, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Tamara's Green all over that one. They just kind of floated the ball out there and allowed him a chance to go out and make that play. Not really what you want to see out of your quarterback, floating it out to your wide receiver like that.
With just over 15 seconds now in this first quarter, maybe the last play, possibly. Ohio State looking for that end zone. 14-7 game. Can they make it 21-7? They won't. Radloff's going to get sacked, and that's going to be the transfer. Bonilla with his first as an Iowa Hawkeye.
Bonilla's going to get the credit on the stat sheet for that sack, but that's more about your secondary there, holding up and allowing your defensive line to get home and make a play on the ball. Just nowhere for Radloff to throw downfield.
As Ohio State will let the clocks hit 0. They're going to get a field goal attempt after we come back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Ohio State leading Iowa 14-7. And welcome back. We have a field goal attempt to start our second quarter. I'm Cole Mantell with Dustin Hall as the field goal goes up. And that is the first field goal made for Ohio State and Greg Owens this season.
And a 2-possession lead, first time of the night that either team's had that.
As Iowa looking for a kickoff return touchdown. That's the end zone that they had one earlier for Ohio State. He'll only get 34 for Tyree on the return. I'd like to thank all of you watching in chat. We got 40 in here. TJ, Zerlon, Jeff, I saw you earlier, Flying Platypus, Corey Dickerson, Grant Shaw, Jabo, and all the rest of you guys not chatting. Glad to have you here. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the PX1 Sports YouTube channels. That's a really nice deflection from Villarreal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was dropping back into coverage there or what he saw, but big man making a big play there to bring up a 2nd and 10.
And sometimes that's what you need is range going to go actually over the middle on this one. Jones is going to get hit hard at the end of that play, but he doesn't care. First down, Hawkeyes.
Yeah, big stick there by the senior middle linebacker, Cody Davis. Luckily, the receiver able to hang on to the ball there.
As you mentioned, Dustin, 17-7, first 2-possession lead of any team, and it was Ohio State that gets it. Range going to go to the right side here at midfield, and that will be a 2nd and 3. Cash is going to hold on to it.
Yeah, nice hands there, hanging on to the ball. Connor Newman coming up, making the stop on the play to make it a 2nd and 3.
We'll continue this drive, 2nd and 3, as you said, Dustin. Now, one in motion. Iowa going to drop back. We're going to look deep, but they won't get it. They'll get the short throw, and Garrett Warner will continue his hot streak. Will make it first down.
Yeah, Connor Newman there on the stop, just working that soft spot over the middle and moving the sticks, moving it across into Ohio State territory.
Drop back here, a screen to Tyree to the right side. He'll get past the first defender. That'll be a big first down for Hawkeyes, 14 yards.
Yeah, good blocking on that one downfield. Got past the first wave of defenders, and Corey Dickerson finally there to make the stop inside the 30.
You saw on the bottom of your screen, 13 of 19 so far. Very efficient start for the freshman. Range. He'll hand it off to Tyree, though. And much like we saw earlier tonight with Tennessee, Iowa running the ball well.
Yeah, just a nice lane there. I mean, I could run through that hole, and I promise you, I have no speed whatsoever.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. 2nd and 1. As looks like, I see that in chat as well. We'll get to Allen in a minute. They're going to hand it off instead this time to that might have been the fullback, Ian Stanley. He will get that first down.
Yeah, 100-mile James coming up, making the stop, just not soon enough, and they're able to move the chains on that one.
We'll bring up a red zone opportunity here. Iowa, they're looking for that end zone. They've got the time, and Range is going to pass it away here. Looks like Ohio State had that coverage down.
Yeah, just another smart play there by the young quarterback. Nothing's available, just throw it away.
It really is. We can talk about it later a little bit. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, if you include Radloff. A new era of CFSL QBs as Range going to run it himself, and he'll get a 3rd and 7.
Picked up 3 yards on the play. Connor Newman came up, made the tackle. They've been pretty efficient so far here early on 3rd down, 3 of 5. We'll see if they can make it 4 of 6.
As Range going to drop back. He is going to go for that end zone. He's looking for it. It was caught. They're going to say it was out of bounds. I think the receiver would disagree, but it would bring up a field goal attempt.
Those are always tough calls to make, but we have to trust the officials on the field that they made the right one.
McAllister, the receiver, the tight end, I thought he had it, but I also think he might have been one step out of bounds. The field goal is good, though, so Pacer Smith-Miller, the freshman, makes his first career field goal. It'll be a 7-point game once again.
Yeah, back to a one-possession game and kicking it off again here to Ohio State.
Now, in the other end zone, we got a good return here. This is Pope. He'll get it for 28.
And here we go. Let's see what Ohio State can bring to the table. We'll see if they dial up some deep shots here on this one.
Well, especially on that first offensive drive, Dustin, they took quite a few of them. They're going to fake a handoff, and you might have your wish. In the pocket, he's got a movie and a half to throw it, and he throws it back. Esteban comes back for a 28-yard bomb.
That was a great play, in my opinion, by Esteban, more so than Radloff. Radloff had all day in the pocket. Esteban, with enough awareness, knowing that he outran probably his quarterback's arm and came back to make the play on the ball there and secure the catch.
Yeah, a really nice play from Radloff as well. Doesn't get too antsy, doesn't, go through his reads. Good work there. He'll hand it off here. Ohio State moving down the field well. There's a flag on this run as Carroll ostensibly gets 0.
1
That will move it back as well. 1st and 25. Archer, the fullback, gets it.
Yeah, Archer, the walk-on fullback. I'm gonna take a wild guess that he's probably.
Oh no,
not
he's
gonna
scholarship.
play. Oh, my bad,
Yeah.
wrong team.
Yeah, first. Oh, good. Yeah, he's at the
apologize
bottom
for
of it too. But yeah, his first career appearance in the CFSL, a penalty is not a way to start it, as Carroll going to go to the left side. He'll get past midfield here. That'll be actually a really nice run, but 2nd and 13 is not an easy hill to climb.
Yeah, Hiro Nakajima there with the stop on the play brings up a 2nd and 13.
I'll tell you, of all the freshmen, by the way, Hiro Nakajima may be one of my favorite new names to be able to call out here. That's going to be intercepted. We talk about this Iowa defense. They're going to run it all the way back, 30 to the 20, into the red zone opportunity gifted to that offense. What a defensive play by Alexander Kirsch in his first CFSL appearance.
Yeah, there's a new name you can call out as well. Alexander Kirsch there with the tackle, or with the interception on the play, and just a great read intercepting that one and nearly taking it back. Finally ran down from behind there and by Hannah and going to set him up inside the red zone.
I tell you, tonight there's been a lot of action. Right when you think a game might be getting out of hand, it stays and it brings you back in. The right side here, this is going to be, they're going to lose a yard actually. Brammer, the tight end. Good defense there from Ohio State.
Yeah, Matt Fields there covering some ground, making sure that they didn't gain any yards on that one. This defense trying to stand up tall and at least force them to just 3 here on this drive.
2nd and 11 now, and I don't think Iowa wants to. I'll tell you that, Dustin. Really nice interception. The Hawkeyes, they're showing some life here. They go over the middle. Jones is able to keep it. Big hit at the end of that play, though.
Yeah, it looked like Matt Fields there on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. 3 of 6 so far on the night.
A lot of 3s, a lot of 6s on that call. We'll see if it works out for the Hawkeyes. They'll go screen instead. I thought that was intercepted for a sec. Tyree's going to hold on to it, though. He'll be again at 2, 4th and 3.
Yeah, Connor Newman coming up and just trying to make a play on the ball there. If he could have secured that one, that would have been 6 the other way, but just missed it. And luckily, the defenders behind him were able to make the stop.
And so a shout out to this Ohio State defense. 13 points allowed in the half, but you'd think they could easily be a 21-17 game. Good work for them.
Yeah, I mean they're doing exactly what they needed to do there. When you're dealt a hand where the Iowa offense starts off on your own 18-yard line, it's always good to just give up 3 in that situation.
And it will become a 4-point game. At one point, it was a 10-point game, 2 scores. But Iowa, 2 field goals since then, being down 17-7. They're going to go on defense here. Rodloff with one in the backfield with him. Going to wait a little bit. He's going to have not quite as much time as the last time to get that throw out, but he will get a first down throw anyway. Thomas for 14.
Yeah, and it looked like he was kind of hit there as he let the pass go, and maybe not, but he did get it out there to Thomas. Nice little dart to the sideline.
So a very, I'd call it a much more active playbook here for Ohio State. Radloff he's going to have to overthrow it a little bit under pressure there, but he's been more impressed, I think, than his entire freshman season so far.
Yeah, under pressure there a little bit. You'd rather overthrow it than underthrow it and get that thing intercepted, so it's always good to throw it out of bounds a little bit.
Well, we'll toss it here. They might have wished to throw it out of bounds. Carroll's going to lose 5. Kirsch gets credit, so his first career TFL as well, in addition to the interception.
Yeah, Kirsch might have got credit, but it was Nakajima there that was there to slow the play down. And God, that is such a fun name to say. You're right.
It is, right? As Radloff going to throw a bomb. He wants his name called out, and he gets it to his wide receiver inside the 20. What a catch there off the route, and just what a play there by Ohio State. That's Jalen Thomas, by the way. He wants his name called out, too.
Yeah, just a nice play there. Straight down the sideline. Tamiris Green finally securing the tackle, but gave up the big chunk play there, and that's exactly what Ohio State was looking for after giving up back-to-back field goals to this Hawkeye team.
And now inside the red zone, Radloff, he wants that end zone. He's not going to get it here. 2nd and 1, but Hannah comes back, and Chat, you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure Green, he got burned a few times as well last season in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that one, but again, that's the second time, and you can see the awareness of this receiving core for Ohio State that they have come back when Radloff is sitting back there with little pressure. They have the time and the instinct to come back to the ball instead of waiting on the ball.
It brings up a 2nd and 1 in this red zone opportunity. The Buckeyes looking to extend their lead. They're going to go to the screen. They'll get the first down to Esteban, but it will not quite be the end zone.
It won't be the end zone, but it does give you 4 fresh downs to make it to the end zone. I mean, 4 downs to go 4 yards. You like the situation here.
As they're going to look to pass it here on 1st and goal. They'll get a touchdown out of it too. Jalen Thomas, what a drive he's had. And the Buckeyes making this a 2-score game once again.
Yeah, Radloff his 2nd touchdown pass of the night, this time to Jalen Thomas. And they were happy to have 4 plays to get it from the 4, but they sure didn't want to use all 4 of them as they stuck it in there on the first one and go back up by two possessions yet again.
That's the 4th career touchdown for Thomas, the 1st in Ohio State uniform. The freshman playing for Miami, now a sophomore here in Ohio State's offense. Really good start for him.
Yeah, he's looked good so far. Seems to be one of their main weapons there on the outside. He seems to be on the same page pretty well with Radloff here early.
And a bit of a score update as Covington takes it back for 19. 6 turnovers in that first half. They're just about at the end of it. Boise State up 45-7 over Florida and Denver.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Smith's having a big first half over there.
Yeah, as the interceptions, I think there's a few that might be hurting Florida over there as well. Garrett Warner is going to get 7. He'll make it 2nd and 3.
Connor Newman there on the stop, but you were able to pick up 7 yards there on first down, get you into a 2nd and 3, and that's where you want to be offensively.
As we will have 3 at the top of your screen. Range actually just going to take it himself, though. He sees that opening, slides, and a nice first down for the freshman quarterback.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock. There's no point in throwing it if nothing's there. Just get your first down, slide, don't take a big hit, hustle back up to the line, and keep the ball moving downfield.
As it looks like one receiver moving downfield at the bottom of your screen. Range going to hand it off, though. Good play fake, and there'll be actually a loss of 1. Ohio State ready for that run.
Yeah, Alex Hill gets credit for the tackle on that one, but that there was Cody Davis with the big hit on the play. Just kind of threw Tyree into his defensive end to get credit for the tackle on that one.
Well, it doesn't matter. He got the credit over the middle this time. As that's the line you used the last, earlier tonight with the Clemson Tennessee game. Cash gets his 2nd catch.
That tight end was on fire. Matt Fields there on the stop. He's up 3rd and 6.
Shout out to that. It was you gotta have to look at it. It's a deep throw here. It's gonna go out, but that tight end, what is it? He had 2 or 3 tackles.
Yeah, he had 3 tackles, a quarterback sack. Jonathan Carr, he was magnificent in that one.
We'll see if they switch him over, or if Logan talks about him maybe being a D end on the side. Ohio State's going to get this return, by the way, and they'll take it. That'll be a 15-yard return. Espon's had a really good first half, to say the least, on special teams.
Yeah, Iowa needs to make a big stand here. You're okay going into the half down 11, but you sure don't want to go into the half down 18.
As Ohio State would beg to differ. Jeff and Chad as well agreeing with that statement. 1.5 or 135. 3 timeouts. We'll see if the Buckeyes get 1 more touchdown. They will go deep. They're not afraid to do that as well. That's the big part. Jalen Thomas, he's having quite a first half in his first appearance as a Buckeye.
Yeah, 5 catches, 86 yards. You double that, you're on pace for 10 catches, 178 yards. So, yeah, that's exactly where you want to be in your first game as a Buckeye.
Well, the most he had in his freshman season was 83 receiving yards in a game against Iowa, by the way. So he seems to like playing this team. He's having a good start here. This time it's not going to be him, but another receiver. That's be Joe Adams, who'll get 9.
Yeah, just hitting that release valve. Joe Adams working underneath while everybody else presses downfield, and Radloff there to find him.
Another drop back here. Radloff again over the middle. This time it's going to go to Carroll on the halfback catch, and he'll get another first down out of it.
Yeah, Travis Redmond will look like they're on the stop, finally bringing him down. This clock continues to work, and Iowa needs to stand tall here.
Again, Radloff going to drop back. He gets a first down catch out of his receiver. That's Hannah for 18. They take their second timeout.
Yeah, big stick on the play there, but it looked like by Dawson Daniels, another first down, just under a minute to play.
And as you said, they shouldn't be down 18, but Iowa, they might in a minute. Carroll to the left side. He gets hit hard at the end there, but Schultz is the only one that seems like he'd be able to get a tackle right now.
Yeah, big shot there by Schultz on Carroll. And
good work. Look at that run by himself. Radloff goes through 4 or 5 Iowa Hawkeyes.
they're hustling to the line here.
No time for Dustin to analyze. Radloff going to go to the left side, and that's going to be a first and goal at the 1.
I try not to get in your way.
Yeah, well, it's not you. It's Ohio State going no huddle. 31 seconds on the clock now.
Tell him to work the clock.
Yeah, well, I don't think Jeff cares, and he's a broadcaster. He understands. Yeah. One at the 1. They will just try to run it in, and they'll get it. Cody Davis, by the way, the two-way star for Ohio State, gets his first touchdown of the season. 31-13 hitting PAT.
Yeah, just finally getting his first touch of the game, and
oh, he does this all the time. Every Ohio State game I called last season, he would do that.
I played with Cody back in the day at Wisconsin.
That's it. He'll do it. And so I think what's the stat line? 1 carry, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. That'd be fun to put in fantasy though. Calculate that. How many fantasy points? Yeah, it'd be 6.1. 6.1 fantasy points in 1 carry. That'll probably be it for his entire night.
It's probably better than some of the guys on my team, so you got that going for you.
I didn't want to make that joke, but Range will go to the right side. Hey, you can pick up Davis in fantasy. He's available. I know that.
I might have to.
Well,
that's sad. Okay.
Oh man, 2nd and 5, 1 in motion. Iowa not happy with this result right now. They want to get back in this game. They'll go over the middle for a first down and more. We'll call it the 37-yard line.
Yeah, picking up a first down there, and they don't really. Well, we'll see. They need to push the ball down the field just a little bit tougher here.
They're dropping back. They're looking to throw. Range gets it to the left side and nearly throws. He will throw his first interception out the back. What a huge play. And Ohio State's defense inside the 15, thanks to Paul Hayes II, the most entertaining interception I've seen in a whole while.
Yeah, little tip drill there to himself. And, Range did throw the interception, but what I like to see there is the kid doesn't duck his head out and mosey onto the sideline. He's there to make the tackle, to make sure that doesn't become a pick six. And that's what I like to see out of a young quarterback.
Well, yeah, credit to him, but oh my goodness, Paul Hayes II, the senior, showing his hands on that one. Ohio State with a chance to extend this lead, and they will. Oh no, they won't. Interception. Oh my goodness. Iowa blends in with that end zone. Fools me and Kirsch, his 2nd interception of the game. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, great play there, and able to keep his feet in bounds. Not something you'd expect out of your cornerback.
Oh my goodness, Kirsch goes to the right side. That freshman, his first appearance in the CFSL, interception in the first quarter, then interception in the second quarter to save what could be a disaster for Iowa. 31-13, we go into the half. Dustin, well, both defenses making some plays. Break it down for us.
It's been an exciting game, and although one team's up, you can contribute to that to a few things. I mean, right off the get-go, you have the special teams touchdown, but I'm liking what I'm seeing out of both of them. This is a growth game for both teams. You're just looking to start off the season on the right foot, and you can't fault yourself for anything that happens. You've got a lot of young talent here on this Iowa team, and it's going to take a couple weeks for everything to gel in the right situation for you. And I mean, you still have another whole half of football, and you're only down by a couple scores here. So in my eyes, I'm really excited to see exactly what the second half brings for us.
Well, both teams liking the pass. I'll tell you, last season in this game, it was a 54-37 final. Ohio State winning that late season matchup against the Hawkeyes. I can see that scoreline going again here. As Just a score update as well. Boise up 45-7 midway through the third quarter. Shaker Mayfield 15 of 23, 136, 2 interceptions in his CFSL debut.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, if we continue at the pace we're going now, I mean, it's going to end up being a pretty high-scoring game. We'll see if these defenses can settle in a little bit more here in the second half, or at least the Iowa defense.
Well, it takes quite a while for Tyree to get tackled to start us off. Iowa going to get the ball first, obviously, and Tyree going to be a big part of that.
Yeah, you'd have to think you're going to, well, apparently you're not going to get the ball to him here to start.
Yeah, Ohio State going to blitz, nearly gets their third interception off Alex Hill. That'd be quite a story as well. Range going to make it, we'll call it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just the big man there getting in the way, knocking the ball down. Couldn't quite hang on to it, but great effort.
As they catch it in the middle of the field, Garrett Warner, he gets 7. They'll make it 3rd and 3.
And that's what you need to do. I mean, you missed the first shot, brings it up a 2nd and 10. You're able to pick up 7 yards on 3rd down. You're 3 of 8 so far. You have a great chance here to become a 4 and 9.
As on 3rd and 3, they won't call it a fumble. I thought they might have gotten it. A really big hit at the end of that, though, and Ohio State, as Jeff asks for in chat, holds the line.
Yeah, just a nice play there.
Return here, Ohio State going to get a really good field position for their first drive of this half. Esteban going to return it for 10.
Yeah, great starting field position here yet again for Ohio State right there around midfield.
So to start their second half, they'll hand it off to Carroll, and Iowa with their defensive stop. That's Dawson Daniels. They'll get credit 2nd and 12.
Yeah, just nowhere to work there around the outside for Carroll. Sometimes you just need to run it straight up the middle, and that time he tried to bounce it outside, and the Iowa defense was there to swarm him.
That's Daniels in his first season for Iowa as well, transferred from Boise State. Helps this defense that now just got another big tackle for a loss. We'll make it 3rd and 12.
Yeah, DeJohn Richardson there, first tackle of the night, first tackle for loss, first tackle of his career. Great time to have it. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12, and Ohio State been quite efficient, 4 of 6.
It's a tough 3rd down, but Ohio State no stranger to throwing it deep tonight. 1 in motion, I imagine that's what we're going to look for. Iowa only rushing 3 and gives Radloff the tie for a huge throw into the red zone. Ohio State picks up right where they left off thanks to Joe Adams.
Yeah, tough spot, but Radloff able to thread the needle there. Colt Wetzel with some decent coverage, but just unable to do anything with it, and he finally brings down the big man there inside the red zone.
Yeah, inside the 10, Ohio State at the 9. You'd think Radloff would look for that end zone on the left side of the field, but they had 1 in motion. Radloff will go to the right side instead, but it looks like Iowa, good coverage there.
Yeah, good coverage there, and he just decides to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Gonna bring up a 2nd down here from the 9.
And yeah, they got a multi-score lead. They want to extend it here early in the second half. They'll give it to Carroll, and he'll get some room on this left side of the field. He won't get quite what I think they wanted, but it'll be a gain of 2.
Yeah, DeJohn Richardson there getting credit for the tackle, but there were about 4 or 5 Black Hats in the area. They weren't going to allow him to get in the end zone on that play.
Makes it 3rd and goal as, yeah, why not pass it again here? And they get a 5-yard catch from Alex Frost. That might be his first reception, or excuse me, his 2nd reception of the season.
They're going to play it safe and go for 3? Yes, they are.
Well, yeah, they're, up 18, go up 21 instead of, Jeff says it about taking the points. I think that would be the good idea there. And that's what they do, 34-13, 6:51 left in the 3rd.
Yeah, great start here for the second half for Ohio State, and Iowa. It's getting close to go time, boys. Need to get some points on the board and get some stops defensively.
They'll get a good return here to start to the 35 to the 40 almost from Covington. Hey, that's always a good way to start any offensive drive.
Yeah, Covington coming over from Oklahoma State, if I remember correctly. The junior redshirt receiver.
Saw the stats on your screen as well. Ohio State's starting to take a foothold here, especially on offense, but Iowa, they've had a few big plays of their own. They're going to drop back here. And this one, a nice play, a nice first down from Maddox Cash, the sophomore, will get that first down.
Yeah, picks up the first down. Cody Davis there to clean him up. Looks like he's a little slow to get up on the play, but he finally got up to his feet.
So technically, I call it the 49.5-yard line being Ohio State territory to start this play. We'll go to the right side, and they'll stay in Ohio State territory. That's Tyree for 5.
Yeah, Tyree picks up 5, shrugs the guy off, slowed down just enough Valerio there to make the stop from behind on him.
As now 6:15 left in this third quarter. Gonna have one in motion here for Iowa. They're looking for that first down. They need a first down desperately, and they'll get it here. Really nice catch to the right side, as that's Alistair McAllister, the tight end, making his impact.
Yeah, nice little play there. Nice finding the open man. Finally knocked out of bounds there on that one by Braden Taylor of Ohio State.
Continue 1st and 10 here, now getting deep in Ohio State territory. A good one-handed catch. Terrence Jones makes it 2nd and 2.
They're starting to move the ball here in the second half, and trusting in Range's arm, and it's starting to pay dividends. We'll see what they can do here as they try to get inside the red zone.
Ohio State looks like they rush at least 5. They almost get the tackle. Actually, they'll count it as a tackle there. Really good defensive play by the entire front 7 for Ohio State.
Yeah, a couple guys there on the tackle. I'm not sure if they give it to the first guy that tripped him up or the one that cleaned him up, but great group effort by this Ohio State defense.
Yeah, Newman gets the first hit, assisted by Murphy and a few others. They'll go to the left side, though, and that would have been a touchdown possibly if Jones could get his hands on that one.
Yeah, Terrence Jones just it looked like it may have been thrown just a tad bit behind him, but you still have to make those kinds of catches. He was open, and he may have been looking for 6 on that one before he actually secured it.
As this field goal is good as well. Pacer Smith-Miller getting another field goal. 2 for 2 on the night. That'll be an 18-point game once again.
Yeah, I mean, the problem here is Ohio State's getting not really walking away, but if you continue to let Ohio State cash in these field goals here and there, you're not gaining any ground on them. So Iowa here needs to kind of stand up and try to get a 3 and out and get this ball back.
With 39 of you guys in chat, Jeff, TJ, Flying Platypus, Jabo, Corey, Joseph Schultz, excuse me. Good run here. Makes it 2nd and 1. Zero Lone, SS Killer, TJ, and all the rest of you guys watching without chatting. Make sure you guys are following this YouTube channel and following on Twitch. We'll get a game update in Twitch as well in a little bit. Boise State running away a little bit on that one. Under 5 minutes to go here, though, in this third quarter, and Carroll's going to lose 5. Really nice play there by Iowa's defense.
Yeah, Richardson coming up and Schultz coming up and making a big play on that one, and that's exactly what you need. Now you got him in a 3rd and 5. You need to shut him down here and get him off the field.
As hello as well to the Sports Star. Didn't get your name in that roundup. Quick throw here, though, for Radloff. He'll get that first down, and Schultz again will get the tackle. Yeah,
Schultz again with the tackle, and the update over there on Twitch, it's Boise 52, Florida 7, nearing in on a minute to play in the 3rd quarter.
So a little bit closer here. 18-point difference. Radloff looking to change that, though, and he gets a huge catch there, running away to the 20, to the 10. Look at that big touchdown by Gregorio Esteban, and he had to work to get it.
Yeah, they just that corner route, you have to play them just right, and they didn't that one just right. Esteban open, and then it's a foot race, and it takes a special guy to catch him running down the sideline. Esteban to the house, and again, just adding points on to this. It's now a 24-point game. Make it 25 here in just a second.
As the PAT is good. As Mike said in chat, Ohio State, they won the first ever pit, season 13. Obviously, last season was a bit of a setback, but they're looking quite like the team that was about one of the more dangerous teams in the country last season, or 2 seasons ago, excuse me.
I don't remember anything about a pit championship game.
Oh, you were the other team.
I don't remember a season 13 pit championship team. No.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
No.
Okay.
I don't remember anything about that.
This is the beauty of being an AD, is that you get to like take part in this now, or at least I do. As we'll start off with range. That was a good throw as receiver, unable to pull that one in.
No, just a little wide there, and we're starting to get to that point where it's just time to maybe start using this as a building block towards next week. Get range in a little bit more rhythm, and build off of it.
Well, it'll be, as you said, a 25-point difference. That's probably the words fans don't like to hear, a building experience, but at home, definitely not the start you'd want if you're CC Range in these Iowa Hawkeyes. He's going to drop back here. He is still going to try to throw it downfield, though. He's not happy with those comments, and, well, he'll throw his interception here. A really nice catch by Hayes II, not what you're looking for.
Yeah, Hayes II, no bobbling act on this one. He just straight up snags this one away, and his second interception of the night.
Yeah, the senior. I mean, I almost want to give him player of the game just because of that first interception he had. That's his second now.
Yeah, that first one was a pretty catch.
What is that? Around the back is insane as this run will go. Actually, a loss of one. Good work there, Schultz, as it'll be his 11th tackle in his debut.
Yeah, Schultz having a heck of a game. 11 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. They're showing heart. They're still playing hard. So let's see if they can get Ohio State off the field.
That defense looking like they want to blitz here. They'll rush at least 6. That is going to go in the books as a blitz. David Tilley Jr. going to get that tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who got the tackle on that one, but that is a stat right there. 6 of 9 on third down. Iowa just hasn't been able to stop him.
Drop back here, and Radloff, he makes it 7 of 10. Hannah going to get 11 for the first down.
Hannah with great awareness, not just to run out of bounds there, but able to cut up field and just make it past the marker to keep this drive alive.
At the 44 now, Ohio State going to go over the middle. Another good catch here. This time it's going to be Hannah. Actually, no, it's going to be Hannah again. Second play in a row, he gets the first down.
Yeah, Hannah again with the catch. Looked like Wetzel there finally bringing him down. And again, just moving the ball methodically down the field.
Over 100 yards on the night for Hannah. I know someone said in chat they had him in fantasy. Carroll's going to get 6 here to make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and again, they're doing what they need to do offensively, and I'm pretty sure that the more that Iowa draws up to try to stop this, you're probably fixing to see another shot downfield.
Well, again, Ohio State's had quite a few of those. We go to the right side here and almost attack for a loss, but they'll call it a 0-yard reception at the end of it. Really good. I think it was Bryce Simons looking for his first TFL of the season.
Yeah, Simons coming in and couldn't quite get him down. Richardson comes in and cleans it up, and again, third down, but that hasn't stopped him at 7 of 10.
Well, they will get their 8th first down, as you said, Dustin. Really good work here for Ohio State. They're going to get 9 from the tight end, Joe Adams.
Yeah, and again, just they're doing everything correct tonight that needs to be done. They're just working it right past the sticks and getting the first downs when they need them.
Drop back here. Ohio State's going to go for the end zone. They're going to get another big catch. James Isaacson. We haven't called his name yet tonight. He gets his first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, Radloff's having a heck of a game. I don't know what his career mark is for passing yards, but I have to imagine he's probably surpassed it or getting close to it at the moment.
As that is going to be good, 48-16. A really, really good start here for Radloff this season. You said it, Dave, Dustin, love words. Really, just a solid performance all around for Ohio State.
Yeah, they're doing what they need to do. They're moving the chains when they need to move the chains, and then when the opportunity strikes and they get that Iowa defense moved up enough, then they're taking that shot downfield, and it's there for the taking anytime they want it.
As Range looking to respond, these Iowa Hawkeyes looking to respond. He's going to get 3 on this rush after being hit hard. By the way, Isaacson, that is his first career touchdown earlier.
Yeah, Matt Fields there with a big stick. Not afraid to come up and make the hit on Range. If you're Iowa this late in the game, in the process, you might tell your quarterback to start sliding instead of taking those big hits leading up into next week.
We'll see if that has an impact. Iowa's certainly looking for some more points on the board, though. That one's a drop. You got to be able to have that one if you're the receiver. The target on that one being McAllister, I believe.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those tonight, and it's just everybody trying to get back in sync together to start off this season, and it'll come with time.
Out of sync might be the best way to describe Iowa tonight. As they go to the left here, a good catch. Actually, that's going to be Warner for a first down.
Yeah, Warner with the grab, Pope there with the shoestring tackle to bring him down, and Iowa moving the chains.
And go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, the play starts, and Range is going to go up for a few yards to give you back the mic, Dustin.
Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. No worries, I'm back in.
We all do.
Yeah.
I apparently don't know what day of the week it is.
Well, it happens. I mean,
2nd and 8 as Range going to throw it a little bit deeper this time, out of the bounds, though, and it'll be 3rd and 8.
yeah, just threw it a little wide for his wide receiver, and you see that's a main difference in this game right now. 4 of 12 on 3rd down for Iowa, and I believe Ohio State's like 8 of 11.
As they go to the left side, McAllister, he dropped one earlier. He catches this one, but Ohio State's defense was ready for it. It's going to be 4th and 3, and a good tackle at the end there as well by the cornerback, or excuse me, the safety, Corey Dickerson.
Yeah, Corey Dickerson coming in, making a nice stick there to force the punt. And as you can see there, 44 passes to 15 rushes. And honestly, they've been behind most of the game, but you still need to be more balanced if you want to be successful. In my eyes, you need to be more of a 50-50 type team.
There's now 20 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Ohio State's going to get the ball back again. That one's going to be a drop, but still, it's really been an impressive performance for an Ohio State team that really couldn't score as much last season.
Yeah, just a totally different team than they looked like last season, and I'm anxious to see where they go from here.
And that's going to be an interception by the D lineman. If you want to call incredible plays, I think it's a walk-on D lineman. Middle linebacker Burt McDowell, the 3-star junior, with his, I believe, first career interception.
Yeah, McDowell getting the credit for the interception, but that play was by Ryan Schultz. He just gave a shot to Radloff as he was trying to get rid of the ball, and instead of it falling incomplete, it falls into the hands of his teammate. And a great all-around play by both of them.
That's going to be one of the more wacky plays I've called so far this week. Drop back here. Iowa going to get another chance, and a really good way to start that is a first down in the red zone. That's Ian Stanley for 15.
Yeah, nice movement there by Stanley. We'll see if they can get one more play off here in the 3rd quarter, maybe get some points on the board right quick as Corey Dickerson coming up making his 6th tackle on the play.
As a little bit more info, Burt McDowell, by the way, the junior for Iowa, 1 career sack. He now has as many interceptions as he does sacks in his career, the DT.
Nice.
Drop back here from Range. He'll throw quickly, and that will be, looks like, 2nd and 3, Terrence Jones. That'll be it, though, for the 3rd quarter. 48-16 the score, Ohio State running away with this one. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And welcome back for this 4th quarter. Get those 4s in chat. We're going to start in the red zone. One in motion here for Iowa. They're going to look for that end zone. Tyree won't get it. A really good defensive stop there by Villarreal, his first tackle for a loss in his career. Or excuse me, of his season.
Career.
Oh, it is a freshman. Yeah. Ow, I don't know why.
Must be Friday.
No, it's the call sheet. That one isn't on me. Gotta get Frosty on the phone. Drop back here. As Range going to get his touchdown to start. Kaddish going to get the touchdown, as I believe that should be his first of the season. But 8:41 in this 4th quarter, Iowa don't want to go down quietly.
No, I mean, you still got to fight, even if you are down and you don't think you can do it. You never know what can happen. I mean, Ohio State's last series, quarterback gets hit and it turns into an interception. So things can happen, and you just have to keep on fighting and hoping that the tide turns your way in the end.
Yeah, that's true. If Ohio State were to blow, what was it? I guess now it's a 25-point lead. I think I might never see Jeff again. But for now, Ohio State.
Good or bad?
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
Jeff's
if
in
we
chat. I
get
don't
to
know what he would
witness
do.
if we get to witness a 32-point comeback and never see Jeff again,
Oh man,
that's like a
you're just
win-win.
asking for it. Radloff gets 7 here, and well, I mean, if it was going to happen, now we jinxed it. 5 rushes, by the way, tonight for only 9 yards for Radloff.
Yeah. I'm still hung up on the previous comment. I'm debating.
Oh, okay. Well, I want Jeff. He's a good broadcaster. He deserves Broadcaster of the Year one of these days. He's going to get maybe if some votes for 80 of the year if Ohio State plays this way all season, though. Is 2nd and 3, a deep throw to the right side, and that's going to be inbounds. Esteban for 28.
Nice snag there by Esteban. He's talk about of the year type caliber players. Esteban showing that he has the possibility of being an All-American type wide receiver here. 146 yards tonight already.
Well, I'm not going to say the award we give weekly because it seems to jinx people whenever I say it, but there is a certain award we give every week to offensive players that a few guys on this Ohio State offense might be in line for. As Carroll going to go up the middle, it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Carroll with the run up the middle there, stopped by Nakajima. Yeah, Nakajima.
Okay, now you're making it weird. 2nd and 8, drops back. Radloff, he's going to throw for the end zone here, actually, and he's almost going to, I guess Simon's going to get the deflection. I don't know if he had a chance at the ball, but he's throwing deep, still up a few scores here.
Yeah, not letting off the pedal at all. It doesn't seem like. We'll see what they do here.
As under pressure, Ohio State gets the ball off again. Inside the 20 now. That's Robert Jones III, his first reception of the season.
Yeah, working against the walk-on defender there, able to make a move and plenty of space with the cut and getting upfield. And once again, 3rd down, they do what they need to do just to get it past the sticks and convert.
Will be inside the red zone now. Radloff, as you said earlier, yeah, I'd agree, having the game of his career so far. One in motion. I think he look for the end zone here. He will. We'll go to the left side, though, and he'll get a catch. He'll call it a catch from Carroll. He gets hit hard at the end, though, by Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz cleaned his clock there at the end. Radloff kind of floated it out there to Carroll. I'm sure Carroll's going to come back to the huddle and have some nice words with his quarterback over that pass.
And, I mean, the score is not pretty, so I don't know if he'll get any votes. But Schultz having a really nice debut here. Freshman linebacker for this team. As they'll hand it off to Carroll, he'll have some room to run. He'll get the 1st down, and, that might be close. It might challenge it, but Carroll reaching out for that end zone.
Yeah. Is this Cody
No
Davis
challenge.
time?
Oh, my goodness. Is he on the field?
It is Cody Davis. Come on.
He's on the field.
Cody, 2 for 2, 2 yards.
2 for 2. Here he goes. He stays, and he gets it. 2 rushes, one rushing yard, 2 touchdowns for Ohio State's Cody Davis. So 2 rushing attempts, 1 rushing yard, 2 touchdowns. Best stat line of all time. Yeah, 12.1 points officially in fantasy.
That's good enough to be my starting running back. Oh my God.
Jeff apologizing in chat, by the way, to Carroll. I do kind of feel bad for Carroll just because he's had 2 chances this game at the end zone and comes down at the 1 both times for Jeff just to hand the ball to Davis. But, oh, man. And, apparently someone in chat has Carroll in fantasy. Oh, no. Well, Ohio State's happy with it. 55-23 the score. 6:39 remaining in this regulation. Range going to go short here. By the way, under 3 minutes to go. 52-21 the score now in Denver. Boise State over Florida.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, if you have Carroll as your running back, you might want to grab the handcuff in Davis just for the touchdown purposes.
Oh my goodness! It happened last season once or twice. I don't think I've ever seen any running back get that kind of stat line though. 2 rushing attempts, 1 yard, 2 touchdowns. His range drops back here. He's gonna have a deep throw, and that was almost an entertaining catch. But it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that would have been a nice little play there if somehow that second receiver was able to come down with it, take it to the house. But all for naught as it did fall to the ground.
There's a drop back here from range. And he will sling it. Oh, that was maybe a little bit low. Otherwise, that would have been intercepted. Almost there by Pope. I know he's in chat as well.
Yeah, and that's going to cause another punt, and Ohio State going to get the ball back.
Yeah, so a really complete defensive performance from the Buckeyes here. They'll get good field position again. Maybe this time Carroll will get a touchdown. Esteban will get 9 on the return.
Looks like over in the other game we're at, what, 55-21?
Yeah, just called it out.
Clock's running down.
They're probably about to go final. We still have a little bit of time to go, though. 6 minutes on the clock. Radloff, he's going to run it himself. He's having a night with the official stat line here. Gain of 3. As Iowa not having a good night. Yeah, go ahead.
Schultz coming up, making another tackle on the play. He's having a pretty good night.
I'd like to shout out the stats team for when I was about to talk about the stats for Radloff. Not getting anything, but Carroll, he's not happy. He wants a touchdown. He gets, what is that, 20-yard plus rush?
Yeah, we're working it up to 78 yards and 7.8 points. And Davis has 12.1. Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, I don't think Carroll complains at all, to be clear. He's up 55-23. This team was, not having a great season. They're having a great start here. But for our fantasy players in chat, I don't know if they're having a great night. Second and eight, Thomas, he's had a really good night, too. 7 receptions, 88 yards.
Yeah, Thomas with a great night. Radloff kind of floated that one out there, but no damage done as they were able to secure the catch.
Inside the 30. Carroll on the field, by the way. We'll see if he gets another chance. He's going to go out for a catch, but instead they're going to go over the middle. This time it's going to be a good catch by Esteban, and they're going to be inside the 10 again.
Yeah, tackled on the play there by Bryce Simons, and converting again, 1st and goal. It's about Cody Davis time again.
They're not at the 1, so I think it would be Carroll. And Jeff is asking for Carroll in chat. We'll see. Yeah, Carroll's on the field, so we'll see.
We'll see.
He's going to block on this start of this play. They'll get it down. 2nd and goal at the 2.
No, actually, he dropped it, didn't he?
Yeah, he dropped it. Yeah, never mind. We'll see who gets it. Jeff, yeah, for my sanity. Oh, no one in the backfield here. Carroll's on the field, though. 1 in motion. We'll see if he gets an option here. Yeah, they will go screen to Carroll. Iowa ready for it, it seems, though. Green's going to get the tackle loss of 2.
Yeah, they were all over that screen. I'm starting to get this Carroll Zaza vibe.
Oh,
Is
no.
that what I'm feeling? What?
I get it. I know I get it, but oh, man. 3rd and goal.
Doesn't read option here.
Well, they got it. There's Carroll. Oh, they're not going to go to Carroll, though. They will go to Jalen Thomas. He gets his touchdown. That's his 2nd of the game. He got the 1st touchdown of the game earlier in the 1st quarter, and he's had a great game. We're talking about Carroll a lot. He's had a great game, but Thomas, shout out to him. He's had 2 touchdowns, almost 100 yards. Been a huge force tonight.
Yeah, I haven't seen Radloff's line in a little bit, but I think he's nearing in on his career best passing yards as well.
Well,
maybe
the stat
passing
guys,
touchdowns.
Yeah, the stat guy, yeah, they didn't show it, but 5 touchdowns is a personal best for Radloff. He had 4 against Michigan at the end of last season, but 5 here.
He should be nearing in on the passing yards as well, I believe. Last I saw he was in the 5s.
Yeah, 589 is his personal best again against Michigan last season. We might get a chance to look at it in a little bit, but 4.5 minutes about left as Iowa going to get the ball maybe one last time. They did go final, by the way. Boise State 55-28 final score in Denver. They're going to take the win over the Gators. As CC Range and these Hawkeyes look to get some points on the board themselves. Drop back here for Range, and he's going to throw it deep. He wants a big play, and Hayes, he almost had his 3rd interception of the game. Yeah,
Hayes doing a great job there on the outside, just being a playmaker. There's a few of them on this Ohio State team that
as Carroll in chat, yeah, maybe Davis does buy him lunch as they get the 1st down. Cash going to get the 1st down here for 12.
Continuing to, they're just passing it around, seeing what they can come up with here, trying to trying to put some more points on the board here late.
His range will drop back. He is going to try to throw it deep a little bit here as Tyree will catch it for 7.
Yeah, it looked like Matt Fields there with the stop. Cody Davis there in the area as well.
And we were talking about offensive players who might get that weekly award I will not mention. As Davis, his 5th tackle, by the way, on defense. For defense, Hayes the 2nd. What a game he's had as they go to the left side, and that'll be 3rd and 2. McAllister's going to get 1.
Yeah, just making sure he secured the catch. Not really much room to work there, but he did gain a yard on the play. Why don't you like mention it in the award? Just say it.
Well, because every time I do it, the guy does not win it. So go to the right side here. Tyree loses 2. So if I mention it, say like he might be a candidate for it, he might get nominated, but he will never win when I mention it.
But what if you mention? So what if you do it just the opposite and you mention every candidate? Somebody has to win.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, then they'll probably nominate the kicker, but we'll see.
I mean, they
4th
might
and 5, by the way.
Play.
Oh no. 4th and 5. Kicks. And you only get to make that joke because the playbook you're running, but flag on the play. It looks like clipping here as we get towards the end of this one. Ohio State going to get the ball back a little bit farther back than I think they want. But yeah, it's been a really nice performance for the Buckeyes tonight. And jokes aside, really solid performance. Jeff, a triumphant return after not a great season last season. The clock will run down here, and they will actually keep it here. Radloff going to run it himself for 7.
Yeah, finally, maybe letting off the throttle just a little bit and going to run this clock out.
That seems like what they're going to do.
With his 16th tackle.
Yeah, 16 on the night. What a debut for him. This Iowa defense, keep in mind there was a return touchdown. There was at least one interception at like the 15. They didn't get a lot of great performances. Schultz, though, he has 17 tackles. He's having quite a debut.
17 tackles, 5 for loss, and a sack. Big time by the freshman.
Just to keep in mind, by the way, the game record for tackles in a game for Iowa, team history is 21. Now 2nd all-time in a game in school history for Brian Schultz in his freshman debut.
Who's won? Hoskins?
I would assume. Let me pull it up again. Yeah, Hoskins against Wisconsin in season 13, 21.
Shocking.
And he's 2nd place, too.
Amazing.
We're now 3rd. Yeah, so he's I'm sensing some saltiness there, but big hit. As Schultz nearly had tackle number 18. Instead, it's going to be a 2-yard catch as they're going to let the clock run here, and I will get the ball one last time.
So Radloff going to probably settle in with his 2nd best passing yard game in his career. 7.
I mean, that's great, especially for a team that up until week 8 against Michigan just could not seem to, move the ball effectively. The changes in the offseason, Jeff, credit to him. 62-23, unless something changes, will be the final score here in Iowa. As Kinnick Stadium, maybe not getting what they wanted tonight, but Iowa, a new era for them, and they'll make some adjustments, I'm sure. Again, their defense, I think, performed a little bit better than the score indicates. A lot of bad positioning on special teams, some mistakes they're going to have to, correct. And 1 minute left now on the clock.
So do you think TD Sav just, bounces into every game about the 4th quarter with 2 or 3 minutes left to make sure his passing record's still good?
Yes, I think, and if I had that record, that's exactly what I would do. I have no fault for TD Sav. He's also a fantasy player, though.
I mean, as long as he has a hobby, it's cool.
Doesn't he play you in fantasy? Or no, he's not in the same. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play anybody. I just have a team.
Yeah, fair. You do play somebody. I'd have to check. Under a minute.
It's bad when he starts, talking smack one day into the week because I already know I'm beat. So
yeah,
I haven't paid attention much.
Under 45 seconds. Range going to get a big throw here at the end of the game. A huge play, almost to the 5. Jones going to get it inside the 5, actually, but Ohio State saves the touchdown.
Yeah,
thanks to a great play. Yeah, from Pope. So that's his 5th tackle. And Jeff, thank God for Pope. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, okay, so there's only 2 snaps left in this football game. I think I was going to run it down here, but they could try to make it 62-30. They will.
Score for pride.
Well, Tyree gets 1. I don't know if they're going to take another snap. 12 rushes on the night, by the way, for Tyree. Only 29 yards. Not the debut for him that I think he wanted for this Iowa Hawkeyes team. But they'll have to rebound. By the way, tomorrow, starting at 7 o'clock, as this one actually does go in, Tyree, they do actually go for it. So keep that. I'll stow away the schedule announcement. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Iowa gets a score.
I don't have McCray, do I? I don't even know who I have.
Oh,
No, I'm just reading the chat. I know I had Smith. What'd he do?
He had like 400 yards at the half. He had a really good game. But
Hey, sweet. Sorry.
as I think Jeff is, there it is. Not Jeff, Mike. Ooh, onside kick doesn't go well. 62-30, by the way. There's a flag on the play. Ohio State is going to take this one. So starting at Ohio State, going to take that one. Excuse me. Wednesday, August 3rd is in the books. Thursday, August 4th. Starting at 7 o'clock, Illinois makes their CFSL debut. They're going to be at Missouri on Twitch, 7:10. Washington at LSU. I'm going to read this right line there. So Washington makes their first game of the season at LSU, 7:10 on YouTube. Then at 9 o'clock Central, Oklahoma at Florida State. See a certain AD in here might be going to that. And then at 9:10, Nebraska at Texas A&M. Any final thoughts, Dustin?
I mean, it's kind of like the last game. I mean, Iowa, a lot of new faces, a lot of new names. You're going to have some growing pains along the way, and you just got to learn from this and keep moving forward. Ohio State, great game out of the box. Totally different offense than what we saw last season out of them, and they've shown that they have the type of players that can make plays, and we'll see what they can continue to do in the Big Ten this season.
Well, you see a replay. It started with a kickoff return for a touchdown, and Ohio State ends it 62-30. An excellent performance for the Buckeyes to start their season. Iowa going to have to rebound, and well, it was a lot of fun, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. For my executive producer, Mike Peters, my broadcast partner, Dustin Hall, I'm Cole Mantell. And again, 7 o'clock, Illinois at Missouri on Twitch, 7:10, Washington at LSU on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you then.